Facebook Live. We had a lot of people watching last week on Facebook. That's why I go live again. A lot of people commenting.
I think we're live too on Facebook.
No, I know, but if they're not subscribed to it, they can't see it.
Oh, we got to share it. We are live. Yay.
We are live. Week 4.
Where is it? There it is. Share. Hey, week 4. First of all, we got to start. Prayers, thoughts, everybody that was affected by Hurricane Helene. It was really, really bad over on our barrier islands. Tatum's over here praying. Just hoping everybody gets through this okay. You know, nothing like a football Sunday to take your mind off some things. But yeah, up in Tampa, St. Pete, the Big Bend, even here in Sarasota, our barrier islands. So if anyone needs anything, reach out to us. We got clothes. We got bad takes. I hope we can make you laugh.
I have tons of toys I want to give away. So
yeah, if you need some toys for the kids, reach out.
I have tons of toys, old clothes, old kids' clothes that I could give away. Lots of stuff. Yeah,
so hoping everyone's getting through it okay, and we hope that maybe some football and some worst sports show ever should bring a little light to everybody who suffered some. If anyone wants to come out, Carl, clean up his backyard, let us know.
Come down here to Rafferty's Bar and Grill, get some food, drinks.
High five. Oh, Tatum got
me. Thankfully, Carl gave away some tickets this week to the Bucks and Eagles games, so there won't be many Eagles fans here.
I guessed the marbles, and I was like 3 off.
Really?
Yeah, I was the last one to guess it. I was like 3 off. I wouldn't have gone to the game because I need to be here with you. Mo's at the game.
Oh, really?
Going to the game, yeah.
It's going to be nice and muggy today.
After a hurricane, it's always beautiful for like 2 days. Beautiful sunsets, all the humidity is gone. Yeah, it's pretty gross out here. And
you got some El Bushman.
Hey, El Bushman. Is the Bucks going to win today? Are you going to the game? Probably not. He likes watching football at home.
I mean, I don't blame him.
He's got that brand new swimming pool, so sit out by the pool. And he hasn't invited us over for a pool party yet.
No, I don't think we'll get an invite.
We're waiting for the invite. So, all right, well, let's start with Thursday night, your game.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Dallas never had the ball.
We didn't.
You never had the ball.
No, it just shows once again how suspect our defense is.
Tatum, say hi.
You can say hi.
Say hi.
All right. Yeah, we are suspect defense once again. We're not boom or bust. We were giving up a lot of yards, a lot of time of possession, a lot of field goals. I wasn't ever worried about the game. I mean, Dak has beaten the Giants 13 straight times.
I kind of felt like the Giants played a better game. They just could not get in the end zone. If I wish I would have bet that guy Joseph was going to hit 5 field goals. I accidentally clicked on my bet that the first drive would be a field goal, and it was a plus 625 bet. And I was like, no, what am I doing?
I thought all your bets ended up pretty good on that.
You know what? I had like 4 different ones going, and if I would have combined them all into one, I probably would have won. But still have yet to hit that big parlay this year. It's coming, though. It's coming.
But yeah, Dak looked good. Didn't help me that CD was 2 yards short of 100 for my bonus in fantasy, but I wasn't worried about that game. The only thing that comes away from it that really concerns me is the injuries with Lawrence and Micah. It's not like really, honestly, like they've done anything. They haven't got to the quarterback at all this year, except for the first game against you guys. So
are the Cowboys a playoff team?
Yeah, we're going to win the division easy, but we're going to lose first round, like always.
All right, so you're going to beat the Eagles and the now doing well Commanders.
Yeah, we don't lose to anyone in the division ever, so we don't have anything to worry about there. We were 5-1 last year. Only game we lost was without Dak. The year before we were 6-0 in the division, so we never lose in the division.
I saw a thing on Facebook where you could send someone a potato and say like "Happy Birthday." I think we should get Alan a potato. And just send him a Washington.
Especially now, G says he's big on the dumpster pigeons. It's really good to see how great Dak looks and how bad Squirts looks, because he looks like probably the worst quarterback in the league.
He did not have his security blanket in AJ Brown last week, though, and they still were able to pull off the victory. So
because a couple guys ran into each other, that was the only reason they won last week. Squirts, they get down in the red zone. I said he's going to throw a pick next play. Next play, pick.
You should have bet that.
He's just terrible. He's not a good quarterback. He never will be. He doesn't have Smith or AJ Brown today, so they're really going to get smoked.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit there. I'm going to go back to the Giants a little bit. Neighbors looks really good. Neighbors is obviously the standout for them. They can't get anything going on that running game. Singletary still sucks. Never. I don't think the guy's ever going to be a factor in the NFL. Daniel Jones, I feel like they did beat my Browns last week, which was so embarrassing. But I do feel like the Giants are slowly.
Knock me out of the Survivor pool.
The Bucks. I'm still in there, but I did pick the Bucks last week. I don't know. The Giants are kind of slowly progressing, not enough to become a playoff team or be a real threat to anybody, but they're better than the Giants I thought they would be.
They're going to finish in last, so no reason to even bring them up.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Well, let's go on to my favorite topic of the season so far, Justin Fields. The
Really?
3-0 Justin Fields play coming off his best quarterback play, highest passing game, which still wasn't yet 300 yards last week. That
He's still
Pittsburgh
terrible.
defense is really, really keeping it. I thought the Chargers were a fraud to begin with. I thought them coming in, they beat some bad teams, so I don't think they were very good. But Pittsburgh, I mean, at first I thought it was a little bit of a fluke. They're winning these games, not even scoring 20 points. I think Pittsburgh, Michael, they called him, I was watching that NFL guys when he's called Mike Tomlin a MacGyver. Give him a rubber band, a paperclip, and a Justin Fields, and they'll figure out how to get you away.
I still think it's a coaching issue. And
For the Bears.
Oh, Mo's watching.
Oh, Mo, I miss you.
I just think that Justin Fields is going to go to 4-0 today. Anthony Richardson is
Sucks.
terrible.
Sucks. Jonathan Taylor's really good. Alec Pierce is he's been having some steady games from him, but yeah, everyone was so high on Anthony Richardson running that 40 back at the combine, but it doesn't matter when you can't throw the ball.
Yeah, he's not good. The Steelers defense is going to take over today. It's going to turn over Anthony Richardson today. It's going to be an easy win for the Steelers.
The Steelers were expected to be probably in the last between the Browns and Steelers. The last, are they going to win the
No.
AFC North? No.
Now the Ravens will come back to win that division.
We are today will be a quarter of the way through the season.
Yeah.
Game
Kinda.
4. Kind of. We're getting there.
Almost
So-
a quarter.
All right. Our Pittsburgh is Pittsburgh a playoff team?
Yeah, they'll make the playoffs.
Is Indianapolis a playoff team?
No,
Okay. All right. So Anthony Richardson going to be the quarterback there next year.
no.
They do have Joe Flacco sitting on their bench. I'm pretty sure.
He'll be playing, but before the end of the year starts.
Let me tell you, I've never thought I'd say this in my life. I miss Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
I know they didn't want the guy that you guaranteed all this money to start over someone making $1 million.
Yeah, off his couch, and he played really, really well. He's a smart man. So, all right, so Pittsburgh, yeah, I think Pittsburgh's going to get the win today in Indy. They're going to roll on 4-0. We'll see when they get their first loss, probably when they start playing some of these divisional games.
Here's the next intriguing game
This is a really intriguing game, divisional matchup. So last week we said that the intriguing game was the Vikings and the Texans, and the Vikings just shut down the Texans.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Weird. Who was right about CJ Stroud
That's right.
being prior to the third now? He is now prior to the third. He
Listen,
looks like garbage.
He had his worst game in his NFL career against a really good team. This Vikings team, I mean, they are so blessed that JJ McCarthy got hurt, because I don't think they'd be doing this well if
No.
JJ McCarthy is starting.
They wouldn't.
No, not at all. Sam Darnold has a lot of experience. He found the right fit for him. But this Packers team, I think Jordan Love is going to finally play today, but it doesn't matter who's playing, because Willis was running all over the place, making passes, and that Packers defense is great. Speaking of, I think Packers had 8 sacks, I think, last week. I think the Vikings had 4 sacks. I kind of looked at it. My math's not good, but there were over 90 sacks in the NFL last week. I think that's a big number. I'm not really sure what an average week is. Yeah, over 90 sacks last week. There was a lot of 4 or 5. I think Baker was sacked 7 times.
Green Bay is favored. They're at home. It's going to be an interesting game for sure.
How much are they favored by?
2.5.
So basically, Vikings are favored by half a point if you really want to
Right.
look at that. But yeah, Green Bay was a lot of people's pick to win that division, sleeper pick again. And the thing about Green Bay is if it's not Jaden Reed one week, it's going to be Christian Watson. If it's not Christian Watson, it's going to be Dontayvius Wicks.
Yep,
That's his name.
Dontavius.
But you know what I like about this game? The Aaron Jones revenge game.
Yes, Aaron Jones revenge game.
And he had a great game last week.
Yep. So he's looking good. I'm going to go with the Packers this week at home. I just feel like there's a little bit too much tape now on Sam Darnold. They've played great defense, but I feel like Jordan Love's kind of feeling antsy off that knee injury about the way he played week 1. It's at home in Green Bay. They're going to be rocking and rolling. It's a rivalry game. So I feel like the Packers are going to get the win today. It's going to be close, but
yeah, when they got rid of Aaron Jones, I was kind of like, what are they doing? But they brought in Josh Jacobs, who has been playing really, really well for them. I thought
one guy one X factor that I saw last week that the Packers have too is Emmanuel Moody or someone like that. It's a running back who's just the fastest guy I've ever seen, probably. And he was just killing it last week. So I'd like to see him get more touches for the Packers as well, which I think they will.
Now, one of these two are probably going to be. Well, I guess you get the Lions in there too. I mean, this is a really good division other than the Bears.
Yep.
So, Oh, Brian's patting me because I said the Bears. Bears are not good, Brian. I'm sorry. But
I'm not patting. I'm not really patting for that for the Bears. I felt like it.
oh, he felt like it. All right. Thank you. Oh, because Mo's not here.
Yeah.
But he's watching.
Well,
He's
too bad
always
for him.
watching. Too bad for him. All right.
Yeah. None for Mo.
None
None
for
for
him.
him.
Taylor, did you go out last night? No, you had
Nope.
Tatum. You just like your glasses, huh?
Yep.
All right. That's
Glasses says these are my Maple Leafs glasses.
I would say he's
we
probably
watched
not
Maple
wearing
Leafs.
any Blue Jay stuff. Why is that? Is
No,
that
season's over. It's hockey season. It's hockey season. Watch
Wait,
the
I thought
Maple Leafs
I
preseason
thought
last
the
night
Blue Jays
instead
were
of that
gonna win the
Alabama game.
You know who is going to the playoffs though? My Cleveland Guardians gets it. Let's go Tribe. You're rooting for the Tribe now, right?
Is that what they're called? The Tribe still?
So people say go Tribe. If you look at pictures, everyone in the stands is winning Indian stuff. So the best bullpen in baseball. Switching a little baseball gears, but I am excited about
You guys do get
one
a
of my
first round
Cleveland
bye.
teams. One of my Cleveland teams making it to the playoffs. So
Good for you guys.
yeah, shout out to my
I
guard.
hope you guys beat as long as the Yankees lose and the Astros lose. I'm
Yeah.
going for you guys.
Yeah, for sure. This game is really,
Who
really
are you
hard for
picking?
me. Oh God, I think I'm gonna have to go with Minnesota, being on a roll. Although I suck at picking, so maybe I should go with it. I've been pulling out the rear.
Have you told everyone who's in last place?
I got a joke for you. Like two people wear glasses indoors, blind people and assholes. You know. I'm sorry. What was your question? I like the joke.
I was saying who's in last place in our pick'em.
Oh, I am. I think I don't even know if I have like 10 right on the season. I'm so bad. And I won it last year. So really this is an off year for me.
I think
Um,
Minnesota.
Yeah, I think I'm taking Minnesota too. Until they prove me otherwise, I got to keep going with them. Although I do love the Packers. I love what the Packers are
Oh,
doing.
don't mention that, please. I'm done with that.
You're done with that
What?
team?
No,
That's what I picked.
Oh, should I change my pick? Should I change my
I
pick?
can't change my pick. I can't ever pick Green Bay. Never,
All
never
right.
go with it.
Yeah, I'm being a Bears fan. I can't pick Green Bay. Mo be mad at me. All right. Going on to the we got a lot of divisional games going on here this week starting now. We got the AFC South here. The Texans.
Whoa.
Wow.
Prior the third.
Both these quarterbacks had under 70 rating last week. I mean, Jacksonville was again everybody's sexy pick. Jacksonville is just. I mean, they might
Well,
be.
Trevor Lawrence has lost 8 straight games. He got paid for some reason,
Everybody got paid.
You're
He's
cute.
pretty much not doing well.
except for Dak.
That's not doing that well either.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
another 300 yards. So
Eagles
it's 2
fans are
touchdowns.
slowly
No.
trickling in.
Yeah,
I think a lot of them are to be up in Tampa today watching that game there.
yeah. Good.
No, this is a chance for Houston to right the ship. Tank Dell is out, chest injury, but
And both the running backs are out again. No Mixon, no Damian Pierce. So back to Akers, who they didn't give the ball to at all last week, who they probably should have more.
well, I'm a little bit speaking of the other side of the ball. Travis Etienne had a great year last year, and he's kind of been
They haven't given him the ball either.
yeah.
so.
Christian Kirk's been the one highlight of that team. Their defense is horrible. Houston's defense is actually doing well. They did have 4 sacks on Sam Darnold last week. Will Anderson's a piece. I think Houston rights the ship this week back at home. I think the Jags are definitely one of the surprises of how horrible they've been this year.
I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go Jags today. Just because
Wow.
you
And
can't
he's-
trust Pryor the third, and I feel like the Jags, they feel a little bit embarrassed to go on 0-4. That means kind of your season's over. So I feel like they have a lot of desperation and a lot of sense of urgency for them to go in there and win. And CJ Stroud isn't very good. He's going to be out of the league in a few years. So I'm
He
going to
was
go.
the offensive rookie of the year last year.
Well, it just shows who's wrong. All the pundits on TV are wrong about
Well,
Justin
we
Fields.
are right. The
Carson
people think we
Wentz.
are wrong. We are right. We should be on TV. But instead, we're here with you.
So the
on
Jags
Facebook.
Jags are at least going to cover today. The spread is 6 for the Texans. They're definitely going to at least cover. It's going to be a close game, but I'm going to go with the Jags today.
After going to Houston and seeing that home crowd and seeing that stadium and stuff, I think it's going to be hard for Jacksonville to cover. It's a really fun time down there. So I'm going with my boy CJ Stroud. Let's go Texans.
Okay.
They're definitely going to win that division. They're going to make the playoffs. It's fine. Another divisional game. Sticking in the South, but this time we'll stay with the NFC South. I'm excited about this game.
It's going to be a nice game. They have a lot of good battles.
I picked the Houston Texans last game. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh,
this
this game, I don't know yet.
So
We got the Saints. We got the Falcons.
Going to the
Got
ATL.
this one in the bottom here.
Atlanta Saints went from riding high to not doing anything against the Eagles last week, even though they still should have won that game.
Chris Olave is active today. I mean, you do have that threat with Shaheen and Olave, just those deep threats down the field there with their third pass catcher being Kamara, but Kamara could do everything. Derek Carr definitely did not look like the Derek Carr we saw the rest of the season, earlier this season against that Eagles team. And Atlanta, man, close games. They're kind of like the Chiefs. Every game with them is coming down to.
Yeah, they're favored by 2.5. It's in Atlanta today. They beat the Eagles. New Orleans didn't, so I guess that's maybe why people are picking them as favorites. I'm gonna pick New Orleans today.
I don't know.
Kamara's probably not playing today.
Oh, really?
Who said that? I didn't
They
see
said
that.
they said he was injured, but he's banged up with Thips high. So plus his backup is
So New
plus up
Orleans,
their,
I think an X
offensive
factor
line.
here is they give up 170 yards to Dallas Goedert last week. So Kyle Pitts, be on the lookout for Kyle Pitts. If you can't take on that tight end, I mean, and then you still have Darnell Mooney is getting a lot of looks there. Drake London's playing great. Bijan is kind of the one that still started off strong. He's still having a little trouble getting off the ground there, but I do like this lineup. Kirk Cousins hasn't shown me anything spectacular so far. He hasn't had like that great game. I think he might be a little bit washed up. I wouldn't be surprised to see a little Michael Penix someplace for him drawn in here a little bit in the future. I think I'm going to take the Dirty Birds at home.
Nice.
So. Yeah.
I'm going to take
I
the
think it's a pretty
Saints.
close game. But this is why I'm last in pick'ems, because maybe I should be following your lead. Brian, do you have a question for us?
Yes.
Bear down. Bear down.
Female. Well, we're going to be asking the fans because we don't have a lot of people.
Help me, please.
I would love to. Before Jay Cutler.
For Jay Cutler.
Well, I wouldn't say he was the best quarterback. Who was the Bears'
Yeah.
best? Who was the Bears' best quarterback?
Who's the Bears' best quarterback?
So before Jay Cutler, who was the Bears' best quarterback? Anyone have an answer? Carl, you got an answer?
What's that?
Before Jay Cutler, who was the Bears' best quarterback? Statistically.
I can see his initials.
So
Who?
it's not JH.
S-O?
SL. The initials are
That
SL.
sounds like a quarterback that was before the Super Bowl era.
I know it's not sexy Rexy.
It's even before
Am I
me.
done?
You're done. You're done.
Oh my
Sid Luckman.
Sid
No,
Luckman.
that's just pointing out.
Carl was in
Back
college
in
then when he
his
was playing.
I was.
Carl
Oh,
was in
Mo
college.
said Jim McMahon. No, Mo.
No.
You're wrong, like always.
Statistically, sorry, Mo.
Still love you, though. Miss you.
I said he'll never beat me.
Patty said you'll never beat her, Mo.
The Bears are somehow favored in this game.
Well, it is in Chicago. Hey, Caleb Williams had his first touchdown. Roman Dudley.
Oh, I did say last week he would have a touchdown.
Keenan Allen is back this week. The run game. Chicago's got to get that run game off the ground.
I'm so sorry. That is a coaching thing. That is a coaching
Patty is
thing.
passionate about
We
this.
have the running backs, for God's sake. Roshan Johnson is a beast.
And
They
you
said
saw
he-
Khalil Herbert and you have DeAndre
They said they're going
Swift.
to give him a little bit more run this week.
Well, a
Roquan.
little bit we'll see, because I swear to God, I'm all on board with Fireless flipping coaches.
I mean, DJ Ward had a good game last week, most of it on a Hail Mary that didn't
Yeah.
come to fruition. But yeah, I mean, Caleb Williams is kind of figuring it out. I said,
He's a
open,
baby.
yeah,
He
open the
needs
playbook for
time to
him.
grow up.
On the other side of the ball, the Rams, with no Puka, no Cooper Cup, miraculously pull out that win against San Francisco. Again, no Christian McCaffrey or Debo last week. So this is definitely an interesting game.
I'm picking the Rams today. I know the Bears are my second favorite team this year, but I'm picking the Rams. Kyron Williams.
Why do you say that they're your second favorite team? Why?
Well, because they have Caleb Williams. They got rid of Justin prior to the second. They made actually
Fire
a good
the
decision.
second.
They got rid of a. They made a good decision.
What is
for
Will Howard? Let's go back to college. Is Will Howard going to be in the NFL?
Who's Will Howard?
The Ohio State quarterback now.
I've never heard of him.
And he's white, so you can't call him Pryor Jr.
Well, then
Yeah,
he's
Craig Krenzel Jr.
yeah, Craig
Oh, that's
Krenzel.
Craig Krenzel did beat Miami in that 2002
No, he
national
didn't.
championship.
He
game.
didn't beat anyone.
I'm sorry, I'm going on record. It's not the quarterback, it's the coach.
Yeah, I don't know if Eberflus is going to be there.
Not just him. I just feel like they.
Nina,
can't
he's
put
running around
together
showing us his
offensive
sweet dance moves. Nina, did you teach him those dance moves? Because they're super awesome. I told him to take him to a festival next year.
There you go.
Kyron Williams has 6 great games with the touchdown. The way that Stafford plays, the way that team coaches, like you're talking about coaches, they coach a little bit better.
No doubt.
So they find ways to win. They found a way to win last week against the 49ers, who arguably could be one of the best all-around rosters in the league. So I'm going to pick the Rams today, even though the Bears are favored by 3.
Yeah, I'm thinking Chicago. I'm not taking the Rams going across the country. The people in Chicago are still excited. He had a good game last week. Yeah. And the Chicago defense is still playing pretty good defense. I mean, they were good last week. They kept them in the game.
They'll
So,
be better at home.
yeah. I'm back at Soldier Field. Is Soldier Field going to be Soldier Field for a while? Did they decide on that stadium deal?
I thought they were moving Arlington Heights.
Yeah.
I think that's in the toilet. They're gonna go back to the museum campus, but not at Soldier Field. I'm sorry.
But you can't tear down Soldier Field
No,
because it's a
you
historical
can't.
landmark.
Not only that, but the park district owns it. So
Ah.
buy it from the city and fix it. Because
Hi, Tom.
it just won't
Oh,
feel-
Tom's here.
it won't
Tommy Bahama.
feel like it was on-
I think I saw the
Tom is not only a Bucks fan, but also an Eagles fan. So
And
both
also-
teams are playing today.
Is there a Sick Diesel office right there on Pineapple? I just saw the Sick Diesel office for the first time the other day. I saw the lights in the window. You guys need any truck accessories? Sick
Sick
Diesel.
Diesel.
Yeah. Our boy Tom and Steve Connor. Yeah, I'm
Give him a
picking
free shout out.
the Bears. I was choking the other night and I was doing the Chris Farley. Yeah, we're going to go with the Bears. Oh, speaking of Bucks and Eagles fans,
I was just saying, this game I hate worse than
What team are you?
because I'm born in Philly and I've lived here my whole life. So
isn't Allison a Phillies fan?
No,
No, she is.
She doesn't care.
Oh, okay. Well, shout out to Allison. We miss Allison. I haven't seen Allison in a long time.
Yeah.
So the Bucks were horrible last week against the horrible, well, I thought horrible Broncos. Tatum got that pick right. He picked Uncle.
Yep.
He did pick Uncle. Baker Mayfield sacked 7 times, I believe.
I told you I wasn't a believer in the Bucks. Still not a believer in the Bucks, but I'm less of a believer in the dumpster pigeons.
So
They-
no Smith and no Brown today.
No Smith, no Brown today. They looked terrible last week. They
Tampa could not stop the run last week. Hey, no, you're good. We love having things on.
you said
You guys gonna win today? We're talking about your game. All
Derek
right.
Brooks is going to be a most sweet.
Oh, but did you bring something to get signed?
His forehead,
Oh, great.
his ass cheeks.
I would have said my boob if I was there, so it's better Mo's forehead, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, they could not stop the run. What was the guy's name last week? Beatty.
Oh yeah, the non quarterback that
Ran all over
running back.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, I have
So-
Javante and
I mean, you gotta expect a big game from Saquon today, and of course,
Tatum. Come say hi to your mom.
Your mom's looking for you. Oh, yeah. That's Tom's kid.
Taylor.
Say hi to your mom.
Say hi, Mom.
Oh,
Hi, mommy.
Are you picking the Dolphins today? Who's picking the Dolphins, Nina? Yeah, you know, Philly, Jalen Hurts has, like Nick Sirianni said, the guy's come in there and done nothing but win games. It doesn't matter what the situation.
What?
He comes in and wins games.
They've lost 7 of the last 10 games. What are you talking about?
He finds ways to win. And I mean, Tampa really disappointed me last week. They were my survivor pick. I told other people to pick them. I'm surprised I did not get beat up at work this week for telling other people to beat
I think it's going to be a pretty easy win for the Bucks today. They're not going to be able to throw the ball down the field at all, and that's really the Whitehead and those in the secondary are really dropping the hammers on everyone in that secondary. So all they really have to do is load the box against Saquon, and it's going to be a pretty easy win. I don't know how the Eagles are favored. The dumpster pigeons are favored by 2 points. Definitely take some Bucks money line here.
I just don't have faith in Baker Mayfield. But yeah, with Smith and Brown out, it's really going to be hard for me. I mean, I think Saquon's going to have over 200 yards today because
Tatum.
that's all they got.
No punching.
I give up.
No, I don't like this game. This game is stressing me out. I should flip a coin. I gotta take the Bucks at home. You gotta
There you go.
you got Godwin,
Look at
you
you.
know. Yeah, I can take the Bucks at home. You know what? My dad was turned slowly into a Bucks fan. We'll do it for Dad.
There you
All
go.
right. Oh, Andy Dalton revenge game. Although nobody on the Bengals knows who Andy Dalton is because it's been so long since
Yes.
they have played for him. The Bengals could start 0-4 for the first time since 2019, which led to them drafting a guy named Joe Burrow.
Yep.
And
And that's not going to happen today. So it doesn't matter. We shouldn't even bring this up.
Picking Cincinnati?
Of course.
Yeah, I guess
really,
so.
but Andy Dalton goes in and has a great game. So is Bryce Young that much trash?
Yes.
They literally kept all the pieces the same and changed out Bryce Young with a 45-year-old dude.
If he didn't play at Alabama, he would have been prior number 4. That's basically what we looking at. Except he's miniature.
I don't know. I kind of like Eric. Chuba Hubbard had a great game last week. You know, they're finding Adam Thielen. They're finding, I don't know. I kind of like Andy Dalton going in there. He knows the
Go
place.
for it.
Go for it.
Yeah, Cincinnati.
I
You
feel
can
like
pick whoever you want.
Cincinnati has to
I
win.
know, but I suck at picking so bad.
This will be Andy Dalton's actually 4th game against the Bengals since he left there.
Oh,
In case
really?
you're wondering. So he's had a few revenge games. So I don't know. I just feel like There's no way they're going to start 0-4.
What? But what's going on with them? Why do they suck so bad?
They've lost a lot of close games. Like last week, they didn't.
Last week they played amazing. Like
Right.
Joe Burrow had a great stat
Well,
line.
their
Everything was
defense didn't
great.
play amazing.
Yeah, I would say the offense played great. Joe Burrow, I think, had like 135 rating. It was Jamar Chase had a great game.
You're
Yes,
going.
yeah,
I'm going Bengals.
I gotta go Bengals. I think they find a way. I think it's always when a new coach comes in, new quarterback comes in, they always find a way to get that one win, and then they usually back down the.
Yeah, I think they have to really.
That's
do
why
it.
Dalton's
Yeah.
a good backup. He comes in, has a nice little flash in the pan, and then you can't have him as your starter, or else.
Yeah,
We-
that's.
We tried that. We tried that.
So did we.
Remember?
Doesn't
We tried
Cooper
that.
Rush look like Andy Dalton though?
Yes.
A lot, like he could be his little brother.
Yes.
It's kind of like you still have Andy Dalton there.
You look at there. Yeah.
Hopefully, you don't have to see any Cooper Rush this year though.
Hopefully not.
So,
Trying to read some of these. It's hard with the last one.
but Nina's just saying hi to Tatum, calling
Oh.
him a good boy.
Gotcha.
All right, so the Jets. Everyone's like, "Oh, the Jets are finally figuring it out." You played the frickin' Patriots on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah.
Like they're not figuring it out. I hate Aaron Rodgers. He is the number one most annoying player in the NFL.
Yeah,
Voted.
he is.
He does.
And I have to say, when I lived in New York, I rooted for a New York team, it was the Jets, because I'm an underdog person. So, and I was happy when Brett Favre won.
And Denver, some way, somehow, figured out how to right the ship.
Yeah, first two plays of last week against the Bucks, they threw the ball 20 yards, then threw the ball 35 yards, and I was like, wow. And he hadn't thrown the ball past 3 yards in this
Maybe if you
previous.
open up the playbook for your young quarterback, good things could happen.
What's
Chicago,
What's the quarterback's name?
Bo
I
Nix.
think he's out.
Is Bo Nix out today?
I don't see that. Nope.
Okay, wait.
I don't even know who they're-
Something about that.
I do believe in the Jets at all.
No.
They're highly touted, great defense. You know, the
No,
year
they
before
are-
they had
Oh,
the
sorry, Joe
offense.
Mixon.
They are
Yeah.
they are favored by 7.5 today over the Broncos. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit closer. Obviously, the Broncos kind of found some chemistry last week against a good what we thought was a good defense in the Bucks. We think that the Jets have a similar defense to the Bucks, so I feel like the Broncos will keep it close, but I feel like the Jets are going to get the win.
Yeah, I think Jets will get the win too. There's just a little bit too much talent there. I still can't believe in Denver. I think the Bucks were overlooking Denver. I think they were so high in their play a few weeks ago that they kind of just overlooked that game. They thought Denver was really bad, and Denver came and surprised them. But I do believe the Jets.
Bo
I don't
Nix-
think the Jets are good. I think they will get the win.
Bo Nix had 69% completion rate, no sacks and no turnovers last week, but the Jets have a 16.8% sack rate against drop back passes, and that's the highest in the NFL. So that's something to think about next week or today, obviously, and that's the reason why I think they're going to get the win today.
I'm excited for this next game.
I picked him.
The Jets. Yeah.
You're excited about this next
I'm
game?
excited. I think it's gonna be a lot of offense success game. This could be like a huge, like we could see like 800 yards of offense, 1,000 yards, 1,200 yards of offense. I don't know. I'm thinking all the offense this game.
I think the total opposite of that. So,
Really, Jaden Daniels finally gets to like show what he can do. Terry McLaurin has a great game. Austin Eckler has a great game. Arizona did not play that great last week. James Conner was finally held to under 40 yards, I think it was.
weird, the midget had a bad game.
The midget had a bad game. A mosquito. The mosquito flying around back there. There was this mosquito in my car this morning. It's like, Kyler Murray, get off of me.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I don't think either of these teams are good.
really?
Jane Daniels, we did predict last week that he would be the best of the rookie quarterbacks. So I think that's still going to hold true. I think they are going to get the win today in Arizona because I don't think Arizona's good at all.
And Trey McBride was definitely held last week. But the
And he's
Arizona,
out today.
is he out today?
Yeah.
Arizona did play a good Lions team last week, so it was a true test. We're still, it's week 4. We're still sorting out the good and the bad team. So is Arizona a bad team?
Yes,
Really?
they're going to finish last in that division.
Well, that's a tough division.
Well, okay, they're still going to finish. They're still going to finish dead last.
All right. Okay. So,
I know you somehow like Marvin Harrison Jr. That's the reason
hey,
why.
I know Chelsea. We met at Gecko's like 5 years ago.
Well, how about
On
that?
Burger Night. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen. Say hi, Chelsea. Nice to see you again.
Welcome to the show.
You're welcome to the show. It's the worst show ever, but thanks for joining us.
You just like the Marvis Harrison thing, and since they've been
Marvis
throwing,
Harris.
since they've been throwing in the ball, don't mess with Marvin Harrison. His dad's a big drug kingpin. He'll definitely murder you. So don't talk.
What?
Oh, you didn't know his dad was a big drug kingpin?
No, what is this?
What? Let's keep it on the hush hush.
Oh, is he like with Diddy and like doing
No,
stuff?
no,
Like-
No,
No, Diddy was a baby oil kingpin apparently.
no. Marvin Harrison was his dad, who was obviously good in the NFL, was a big marijuana illegal distributor back in the day.
Well, it's legal
He would,
now.
he
so
would
it's fine.
well, he would kind of do something called off people that would go against him.
Is he like another Aaron Hernandez?
Well, he never got caught, so
Oh, okay.
He's
So he's
still
smart.
so that's
So
why
it's that smart.
that's why you
Is
got to
what
keep
you're
it on the
saying.
hush hush. He's still out there.
All right.
But you love Marvin, his son, so
I do love
go,
his son.
go for it. They actually have looked better since they decided to throw him the ball.
Yeah.
That's not his job apparently, but now he decided that it was his job.
I don't think Washington's going to go across the country. I know Daniels had a great game last week, but I think they're still figuring things out. I'm going to take Arizona at home in this one.
I took it.
Washington for me,
All right.
even though I don't ever pick them.
This game I will not be watching because I think that San Francisco is just going to.
Oh.
So are we going to see Drake May today or are we going to see Jacoby Brissett today?
We're gonna see some Drake May today.
Is he starting?
No.
Well, they benched Jacoby last week for Drake May, who I think had 22 yards.
Yeah, I think they'll do the same route. I think they'll start with Brissett, but give the hook a little bit earlier.
Debo is active today. Christian McCaffrey, I just saw today, is hoping to come back early November, which for fantasy owners like me, it's been, unless you were able to pick up Mason, it's been a long time. But you know what? It's an Achilles injury. You want to be careful with that thing.
You don't want to mess that up.
I heard he was flying over to Europe to get some other.
Because those doctors in Europe.
I know they helped out Peyton Manning, they helped out Kobe, they helped out all those guys.
Yeah, what kind of drugs do they have in Europe? Is Marvin Harrison over there supplying things?
It's the,
Not the drugs, it's
The healthcare system?
no, it's the
so great, the healthcare system. It's what's like we have.
it's the gene therapy or whatever. They're doing
They can do stuff that we can't do.
the what's it called, where they get out of your spinal and then they reinsert
Stem
it in
cell.
stem cell. It's the stem
Did
cell.
you see
stuff.
Ryan Lochte one time was on
Yes,
Instagram
yeah.
showing himself getting an IV for something and then was suspended from U.S. swimming for a year because it was completely illegal, but he posted
What
on
was it?
Instagram. It was something where it's the same kind of thing where it's like, and he literally posted it on Instagram of him getting done.
He was always an idiot.
He is an idiot. He's my friend, love him, but he's an idiot. We love his brother.
But
Yeah, San Fran's gonna win this game.
yeah, we might as well skip over this one
Okay.
because San Francisco.
No news and notes about the game is Debo is back.
He is back, but no Kittle.
Carl,
Right,
where's
here we go.
Carl? Can I get your hat? Carl. So I asked Carl this morning, I said, can I borrow your hat because the Raiders are going to beat us? He said, oh, Brian's watching. He said,
There's
no, because the Raiders are not going to win today.
What?
So me and Carl are both, he's like, no, Browns, you take it. I'm like, no, Raiders, you take it. I cannot support a team. We had such a great start. You know, we get that turnover on the opening kickoff. We score a touchdown. Amari Cooper caught all the passes he needed to catch. And we lose to the freaking Giants.
Deshaun has the worst QBR in the league, so nothing.
So
He's
if
worth
you
it.
divide his pay by his QBR, what are we paying for QBR? Point a lot.
Per point, it's like a $10 million
No, it's
per
per QBR. point.
QBR point.
It's so bad.
Raiders are favored by 2. It's in Vegas. They're definitely going to get the win today.
But did the Browns go out? Let's say did they hit the spearmint rhino last night?
They definitely did. Deshaun got the extra massage last night.
Oh yeah, I think that's legal in Vegas.
It is legal.
Oh my God, no one can sue him now.
Carl, you guys going to win today?
I picked Cleveland.
He said Garner Minshew's probably going to be starting, I believe. No Devontae Adams.
No.
There are quite a few injuries on that Vegas team. I don't know. After they lost to Carolina, I kind of have a little bit of hope.
I'm picking the Raiders
This
today.
is what the Browns do. They have a crap game and they come back. You know, we still have that great defense. Our secondary has been great. I love Denzel Ward, man. I just love upgrading that secondary. I got to take my Browns.
I picked the Browns.
I almost tried to go since there was hurricane and I knew it was off for a few days. I looked. There's no more like $99 flights to Vegas.
No.
You
No.
just get on Spirit for like $79.
So they're all
a day there.
$600 now.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to go the day before. But I almost tried to go to Vegas for this game. But here I am with you instead.
Wow.
Second best to say.
Think of all the money
It's
you're
almost as
saving.
good as Vegas.
Yeah.
As hanging
Think of
out
all the
together.
money you're saving.
But yeah, because I didn't make money for the last 4 days. So, but I want to donate to Kristen's work GoFundMe.
It's a good thing you saved a lot of money over the years.
Yeah. Oh, this is the slowest time of year. All right. It's hard. Okay. This game. And the Chiefs gonna win this game on a last play of the game kind of thing. Because I think they've won every single game this year on the last play of the game.
You know what? At the end of the day, it's a W.
It's a win.
And a W is a W is a W.
But I mean, can
And
they
take Mahomes any day.
I got some Chiefs fans, friends that are not the healthiest people in the world. We don't want to be giving them a heart attack every week.
No, Chiefs fans are not the best fans.
Cardiac kid.
I mean,
You're too
so
young.
Chargers is Justin Herbert playing today. I know he aggravated that high ankle sprain last week.
Yes.
He is playing today. Okay. Divisional game. A lot of divisional games today. Chiefs get the win.
Chiefs looked a little rough without Pacheco last week, but they found a way to win.
Carson Steele. And if I have to hear one more thing about his sister's wedding, it's like the whole world was freaking invited to that wedding.
Yeah.
That's all I heard about for like a whole week. And everyone's like, why
Maybe we
is
should hear more about the Gaudreau brothers' sisters.
the who?
The Gaudreau brothers, Johnny and Matt, that were run over by a drunk driver.
Oh, yeah. That's sad. That was really sad.
Yeah, but I
Don't hurt
definitely
your eye.
think that the Chiefs are going to get the win today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Chargers are not good. Chargers won some.
They don't have
crap
anyone to
games.
pass to.
Yeah.
I don't think Kelsey's really gonna have a good year
I
because
mean-
I think he's done, like I've said since the beginning of the year.
Well, Patrick Mahomes' excuse is that he's getting double teamed all the time. That's why guys like Bryce are getting open. But Chargers, J.K. Dobbins started off great, which I think is so funny. So J.K. Dobbins went to Ohio State, played for John Harbaugh a long time, and Gus Edwards played for John. Now they're playing for Jim Harbaugh. It's just it's a funny little circle. Bye, Patty. Thank you.
Bye, Patty.
Yeah, Chiefs are going to get the win today. I can't stand Jim Harbaugh anyway, so go Chiefs. I like this game. Sunday Night Football is going to be a good night tonight. Although I will not be watching it because you know where I'm going tonight.
Where?
I'm going to the Hootie and the Blowfish Edmund McCain Collective Soul concert.
Wow.
But not even that. I am going backstage, all you can drink, meet and greet. I'm going to
Wow.
meet Darius Rucker. I feel like I need to wear some 90s clothes. I don't know many songs by any of these bands. But my bestie invited me. She got some tickets. And so,
I only want to be with you.
yeah, that and Hold My Hand.
Oh my hand.
Karaoke tonight at Rafferty's.
Oh, yeah, it
You wanna
is.
come sing.
You want to sing either of those?
And
songs?
I was told you sing Usher.
I do.
Which Usher song do you sing for
Nice
karaoke?
and slow, Usher.
Yeah,
Let's go-
I heard it on the
let's go
radio the
karaoke.
other day, and I was like, all I can hear is Taylor singing that. Did he sing that to Usher first?
I don't know. Carl, you guys winning today?
I said we're gonna win, but
Should
who else is out? Devontae Adams and yeah,
Our
Mel
kids
Crosby's out. Yeah,
Our offensive guy and our defense.
but I said if the Browns had the spearmint minor last night, and Deshaun could get a handy because it's legal there. So he's trying to like. Yeah, don't call him Hootie is all I know.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't like to be called Hootie.
Yeah.
I remember an episode of Friends from like 1992 where they would do a Hootie Blowfish concert. So it's gonna be a fun day for me. So I'm gonna be
Fun.
missing this game,
I'll be probably sleeping, but
but I am excited. This is a really good game. Buffalo, everyone was saying they're
it's decimating everyone.
when they're saying their Super Bowl window is closed. Stephon Diggs is gone. They lost a lot of that defense. I think that they've got rid of a lot of people that didn't fit the scheme. And I think Josh Allen is really, really figuring it out now. And I love the dance to Mr. Brightside, one of my favorite songs.
What? That's the Michigan song.
Mr. Brightside, I just like the Killers. It's one of my
Yeah,
favorite bands.
That's what they play at the Michigan game.
fuck Michigan.
But that's their song.
Yeah, Ohio State's doing number 2.
Carl, you know what she just said? She said she loves the song Mr. Brightside.
I love it. And I liked it before it was a Michigan song. I liked it back in like 2001 when it came out.
She didn't know it was a Michigan song.
Because I don't watch Michigan games.
What about when they play you guys?
Well, yeah. Well, I kind
Tatum.
of want to watch them anymore.
Nothing.
Baltimore finally gets their first win against who did they play last week? I can't remember who they beat
I don't
last
know,
week.
that's lucky.
Remind me who they played. Oh, the Dallas Cowboys. That's right. You were pretty quiet when I was texting you during that game. Are you sleeping?
No, I watched.
You were pissed. Well, I lost too, so I couldn't really say anything. No, Buffalo's playing out of their minds right now. Josh Allen's playing out of his mind right now. They finally got a running game, and James Cook can catch the ball in the pass field. That's what they've been missing for a really long time. There's a running game. They had the Singletary, they had the Moss, which we always thought were going to come to fruition.
These are the games. These are the games that the Bills usually lose. It is in Baltimore. It's gonna be rocking at night there. I'm gonna pick Baltimore to win.
I think I'm going to take Baltimore too. Derek
The Bills aren't gonna go undefeated, but even though they look great and they've demolished everyone they played, I feel like this is a game that they're
Baltimore's the biggest fraud 1 and 2 team. They are way better than 1 and 2.
yes.
They will figure this out back at home on Sunday night. My girl Melissa will be there. Our best friend. What do you got there?
I'll give you guys this ball. You can tell me who signed it.
Oh, do we get
You
a
each
conference? Carl's
you
going to
each
give us
get
a
Is
sign
it a
ball,
pro ball or a college ball?
but we got to guess who signed it.
That narrows it. Is it a baseball or is it a hockey puck?
Is it Justin Fields? You didn't guess. Well, it's got to be Justin Fields because
Okay, so we can't even know if it's college or pro.
Right.
we
Out
have
of all the hundreds of
Carl
thousands
wants
of
to give
people
us
that have played.
one of his balls.
How about we just stop playing game?
Okay, that was a good game, Carl. He's like, I got you a present, but I can't wait to give it to you.
Oh, don't know who that is. Saquon. Oh
Do we
wow.
still have it? Do we still have it?
I never said you could have this unless you get
Why do you have it?
tickets coming your way. So
Oh yeah, we are going to be giving away some Bucks tickets in the near future. So you guys got to come out. You got to see us. We'll promote it. We will promote it hard. Do we know what game it's going to be for?
I'll know that in about 2 weeks. It's going to be later in the season. But the only way they can win is to be here live.
Right.
With the world's
The world's worst is now our new name. The world's worst sports show ever. WW. Yeah, so we are going to be having some Bucks tickets later in the season to give away. Hopefully the Bucks.
That was
win
the
Thursday.
Saquon sign ball.
Oh yeah, it was Saquon. In case anyone was wondering. Oh God, we got 2 Monday night games again this week. One's good, one's bad.
That's you. That's typically what it's been.
Yeah. So that way you could just pick the good one to watch.
Right, which is Lions, Seahawks, obviously.
Yes.
Dolphins, Titans is gonna be super bad. They have
Tyler Huntley.
Tyler Huntley
And
game.
we tried to trade and nobody would trade from the Browns, so we just cut him. And then apparently Miami picked him up. I mean, Tua might be one of the guys that actually earned his money because those receivers suck without Tua. I mean, with no Tua, poor guy with the concussions, but Tennessee was horrible last week.
Tennessee's always horrible. Will
Levis sucks.
Levis, he turns the ball over constantly.
And it's not even like under duress. He's just making horrible decisions.
Yeah, I feel like the Dolphins are going to get the win.
Is
Tyler Huntley's a little
Mostert back?
Mostert?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so to me they changed the game. Yeah, Tennessee is not good. Tennessee might be one of those. And hey, let's go for the worst sports show ever. Who are the worst teams in the league right now? Give me your 3. Patriots.
Patriots, Panthers, Eagles. I think are the worst.
All right, I will go Patriots, Panthers, Titans. So
Right.
because I am realistic and you just say the Eagles. You notice I don't say Steelers or Bengals.
Well, that's 'cause they're
my
good.
rivals. Bengals are good. The
They're
Bengals haven't won
about to
a
win.
game yet.
They're about to win today.
Yeah, I'm taking Miami in this one. Even with Tyler Huntley, it's not in Miami. It's gonna be hot, but there's just too much talent. I just have no faith in Tennessee. Think Tony Pollard out?
No, he's playing.
He is playing. He was injured. That Tony Pollard, Tajon Spears backfield is the most exciting thing for them. D-Hop's never been fully healthy this year, so this game should be interesting. It's going to be a real test for Seattle to see if they are a true 3-0 team. Aiden Hutchinson, man, he is just killing it right now. Leading the league in sacks. I think he's leading the league in quarterback hits right now.
Yeah, he looks good. This
Yeah.
next game is with the Lions, like you talked about, going into Aiden Hutchinson, Seattle. Seattle's 3-0 somehow. Zach Charbonnet's actually looked pretty good.
Is Walker
Yeah.
playing? Do we know?
What?
Kenneth Walker, he did
Uh-huh.
practice. He was kind of, I think it might be a game time decision. They
Yeah.
still have till tomorrow to decide.
Yep. So we'll see about that. I'm going to go with the Lions at home.
Yeah, Seattle is historically known for being bad when they come to the East Coast. There's something I would like to
Tatum.
look at breakfast.
Sit right here.
Can we see your picture? Can I show it on camera? Tatum made an extreme flavor Coca-Cola. Thank you. Next time, can you draw a picture of me and Daddy? Oh, and a Lambo. It looks like a Tesla truck to me.
Cybertruck.
Cybertruck. I don't know if you can see it, everybody.
Three-headed dragon.
And a 3-headed dragon. This is the Seattle. Looks like to me like the Seattle receiving corps. We got
Yeah.
Tyler Lockett, we got Jackson Smith and Jigba, and we got DK Metcalf there.
There you go. You got to know Ohio State guy. It's actually playing good for once.
Yeah, so you know what? All of our receivers are playing good. I am going to take Detroit in this game. I really do want to see. I like Seattle. They're a very likable team. I like their new coach. But this is definitely going to be a test for them. I think Detroit at home.
Yep. I'm thinking Detroit at home as well.
Staying with the NFC North, who's going to win that division?
I think Detroit's going to win.
You think Detroit's going to still win that division, even though the Vikings are playing undefeated football? All right, I got to pick some points for this game. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
Yes.
I'm going to go 52 on that. All right, well, don't listen to me because I'm the worst picker ever.
It's getting busy here at Rafferty's. We've got a ton of Eagles fans already here. Come get your drinks. Come get your food. Come get your autograph from Carl Rafferty himself. Local legend.
Saracento's most eligible bachelor.
He needs someone to take over
Listen,
this
I've known
empire.
Carl for like 9-10 years now, and I don't think you've aged a bit.
I was going to say the same about you.
Oh, that's a
And
love
I
fest.
I was not going to agree with her either.
He keeps the hat on, so I don't know how many grays are there. It's so
Yeah.
We gotta adjust for that.
Yeah, him and
Yeah,
I
that's
both.
good.
Him and I both have a.
Not just for men in this.
It's a distinguished
A silver box. He's a silver as his silver and gold. It's
Silver
silver.
and black. Yeah, you got Raiders hair.
Brown's hair.
I have a lot of gray hair too. I got an appointment. If anyone's saying my hair looks bad, I got an appointment Tuesday.
Carl did say he would never wear a jersey of someone younger than him, and he has learned
Sarasota County's calling.
true
me
to
right
his
now.
word. Charles Woodson's not younger than you?
No, this is not Charles.
Oh.
This is the other one.
Rod Woodson?
No, he got it.
So
Well, we
that
had a game, but there's no microphone for us, so
we don't have a microphone and we don't have any Eagles stuff to give away anymore. We gave away the jersey last
so
week.
we got to get more Eagles stuff here. So
We do have lots of other teams to give away. So if you're a fan of another team besides the Eagles, come down and stop by. Even if you're a Bucks fan,
yeah.
we have signed Brown stuff. We have signed Steelers stuff.
Signed Steelers stuff. You know what? That was a good move by me to get some signed Steelers stuff since they're actually playing well. And
Did
our
you
guys
order
still
some other
playing.
stuff?
No, I haven't ordered anything yet. I've been sitting out for 4 days doing no ordering.
Cool.
So, yeah,
Have
love
fun.
you
Good
guys.
luck to your team, guys.
Yeah, come down, see us. We'll be here next week, and take care.
Go Cowboys.
Stay safe.
Go Bucks.